In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the opening thrusts of Sanchin kata. This is the very first movement after the bow, and so if you've been following along with your other previous lessons, you've learned most everything with Sanchin kata. But today we're going to go over a little bit different. We're going to start right at the beginning, and so we're going to start with the bow. And so feet together, toes are apart. And then we're going to open as we would when we're getting into a Sanchin stance. 1, 2, and we're open. Notice my knees are slightly bent, hips are tucked in, hands are right by my side. And then I'm going to step forward. I'm going to make sure that my back foot is going to be straight as I step forward, and then my front foot is going to come out at that 45-degree angle. As that happens, so I'm here, I'm going to come into my stance, straighten. As I do that, my hands are going to come up. As I step out, my hands come to my belt. Notice that I'm pulling my arms back against my body this way. One of the things that will happen is you may have a tendency to ride your elbows out this way instead of drawing them back. And again, this is all about that tension of the muscles and tightening the muscle so that when you draw back, you're ready to fire out. Because right after this, we're going to do a strike. And so again, we're here from the ready position. We're opening and bringing those hands up. Thumbs are tucked in, fingers are together, elbows are tucked in, shoulders are pulled down, and then we're going to strike out right at the belt level, just above the belt. Squeeze in with the hands this way to a nice tight fist. You're going to rotate up just by pulling your elbows in and back out. Again, let's do it slow so you can follow along. Here, come from the bow. We're going to open. Hands come up. The belt, we're going to strike out. Squeeze. Rotate in slightly with my elbows and come back into a ready position. And this is your Sanchin stance position. From here, we're then going to go into our strikes. Striking, remember, off the back foot, straighten and step. Straighten and step. All right, and that begins our Sanchin kata. So again, we're just focusing on one little piece of the kata at a time. If you try to eat an elephant all in one bite, it's going to be a big bite. But if you take that elephant and bite it one bite at a time, eventually you'll eat the whole elephant, and you'll have that whole process down. So that's why we break all of our online courses. This is how we do it. We break it down so that you can get piece by piece. We put all those pieces together, and then you're ready to go. So again, let me just go through the opening one more time. We're going to come here to a ready position. Bow, yoi, which means ready, and then hajime, which means begin. Squeeze it up and open. Okay, a little bit faster. This would be normal speed. Re, bow, yoi, ready, hajime, begin. One more time. Here we go. And that's the opening to your Sanchin kata. In our next video lesson, what you're going to do is you're going to learn the whole process. And so we're going to put all these lessons that we've gone over together, and we're going to put those together for you, and then we're going to go through the whole Sanchin kata all the way through, and so you'll know how each piece fits together and how the kata comes together. So until then, be safe, take care, and we'll see you at the top.